Linux has reached a point where choosing a distribution is no longer about whether it works, but about how you want your system to feel, behave, and evolve with you. As we move closer to 2026, the Linux ecosystem is more mature, polished, and diverse than at any other time in its history. Performance improvements, refined desktop environments, better hardware compatibility, and a strong focus on user experience have transformed Linux from a niche operating system into a serious daily driver for developers, creators, gamers, and even complete beginners. This ultimate guide explores the top Linux distributions you must try before 2026, not as a simple list, but as a journey through what modern Linux truly offers and why each of these systems deserves a place on your radar. Ubuntu continues to be one of the most influential Linux distributions in the world, and its importance cannot be overstated. For many users, Ubuntu is their first experience with Linux, and for good reason. It strikes a balance between stability, ease of use, and modern design that few other distributions manage to achieve so consistently. The GNOME desktop experience in Ubuntu feels refined and cohesive, with thoughtful defaults that make sense for both productivity and everyday use. Hardware support is excellent. Software availability is unmatched, thanks to its massive repositories and third-party support, and the overall experience feels reliable. Ubuntu also plays a major role in the Linux ecosystem as a base for countless other distributions, meaning that learning Ubuntu often opens the door to understanding Linux as a whole. Before 2026, Ubuntu remains a must-try because it represents the mainstream face of Linux and continues to improve with each release. Linux Mint takes a different approach, focusing on familiarity, comfort, and stability above all else. Designed especially for users transitioning from Windows, Linux Mint feels immediately approachable. The Cinnamon desktop provides a traditional layout with modern features, blending simplicity with visual polish. Mint avoids unnecessary changes and prioritizes long-term stability, making it an excellent choice for users who want their system to just work without surprises. Software management is straightforward, system updates are carefully handled, and performance remains strong even on older hardware. What makes Linux Mint truly special is its philosophy of respecting the user's workflow and avoiding disruptive design decisions. Trying Linux Mint before 2026 is essential for anyone who values reliability and a stress-free computing experience. Fedora stands at the cutting edge of Linux innovation, while maintaining a surprisingly stable environment. Backed by Red Hat, Fedora serves as a testing ground for new technologies that eventually make their way into enterprise Linux systems. It often introduces the latest versions of the Linux kernel, GNOME desktop, and system components long before other distributions adopt them. This makes Fedora an exciting choice for users who want to experience the future of Linux today. Despite its forward-thinking nature, Fedora remains polished and well-integrated, offering a clean and modern desktop experience. Developers, especially those working with containers, cloud technologies, and open-source tools, will find Fedora particularly appealing. Trying Fedora before 2026 gives you a glimpse into where Linux is heading and helps you stay ahead of the curve. Arch Linux represents a fundamentally different philosophy, one that emphasizes simplicity, transparency, and user control. Rather than providing a ready-made experience, Arch allows users to build their system from the ground up. This approach requires more effort and technical knowledge, but the reward is a system tailored exactly to your needs. Arch follows a rolling release model, meaning you always have access to the latest software without needing to perform major upgrades. The Arch user repository, commonly known as the OR, is one of the most powerful community-driven software ecosystems in the Linux world, offering access to an enormous range of applications. Trying Arch Linux before 2026 is not just about using an operating system, but about learning Linux at a deeper level and gaining a true understanding of how your system works. Manjaro makes the Arch Linux experience accessible to a much wider audience. Built on Arch, but designed with ease of use in mind, Manjaro offers a polished installation process, pre-configured desktops, and sensible defaults. It provides the benefits of Arch's rolling release model, while adding an extra layer of stability through testing and delayed updates. Manjaro supports multiple desktop environments, including XFCE, KDE, Plasma, and GNOME, allowing users to choose the interface that best suits their preferences. Performance is excellent, and hardware support is strong. making it a great choice for both newcomers and experienced users who want a balance between control and convenience. Before 2026, Manjaro remains one of the best ways to experience Arch-based Linux without diving into the deep end. Debian is the foundation upon which many popular Linux distributions are built, and its reputation for stability is legendary. Debian prioritizes reliability and security, often choosing older but thoroughly tested software versions to ensure a rock-solid system. This makes it an ideal choice for servers, workstations, and users who value consistency over cutting-edge features. While Debian may not always have the newest software, its predictability and robustness are unmatched. The Debian community is deeply committed to open-source principles, and the project's democratic governance model ensures transparency and long-term sustainability. Trying Debian before 2026 is essential for anyone who wants to experience Linux in its purest and most principled form. OpenSUSE offers a unique blend of power, flexibility, and professionalism. It comes in two main flavors, one focused on stability and the other on rolling updates, allowing users to choose the experience that best fits their needs. OpenSUSE is known for its powerful system management tools, particularly ST, which simplifies complex administrative tasks through a user-friendly interface. The distribution places a strong emphasis on quality assurance and testing, resulting in a polished and reliable system. Developers and system administrators often appreciate OpenSUSE for its clean implementation of technologies and its close relationship with enterprise Linux solutions. Before 2026, OpenSUSE stands as a strong alternative for users seeking a well-engineered and versatile Linux distribution. Pop_OS has carved out a distinct identity by focusing on productivity, performance, and creative workflows. Developed by System76, Pop_OS is optimized for modern hardware and offers excellent support for graphics cards, including seamless handling of NVIDIA drivers. The desktop experience is designed with efficiency in mind, featuring keyboard-driven workflows, window tiling, and a clean interface. Pop_OS is particularly popular among developers, engineers, and content creators who want a system that helps them get work done without distractions. Its attention to detail and focus on user experience make it one of the most compelling Linux distributions to try before 2026. Elementary OS takes inspiration from minimalist design principles, offering a desktop experience that feels elegant, consistent, and intuitive. The Pantheon desktop environment emphasizes simplicity and visual harmony, making Elementary OS one of the most aesthetically pleasing Linux distributions available. It focuses on curated applications, thoughtful animations, and a distraction-free workflow. While it may not be as flexible as some other distributions, its strong design philosophy makes it ideal for users who value beauty and simplicity. Trying Elementary OS before 2026 is worthwhile for anyone curious about how refined and polished a Linux desktop can feel. Zorin OS is designed to make Linux accessible to users coming from Windows or Mac OS. It offers familiar layouts, intuitive controls, and a smooth transition experience that minimizes the learning curve. Zorin OS includes powerful customization tools that allow users to change the look and feel of the desktop with ease. Performance is optimized for a wide range of hardware, including older systems, making it a versatile choice. Zorin's focus on usability and presentation makes it an excellent introduction to Linux, and a strong contender among modern distributions. KDE Neon showcases the latest and greatest of the KDE Plasma desktop environment. Built on a stable Ubuntu base, KDE Neon delivers cutting-edge desktop features while maintaining a reliable foundation. KDE Plasma is known for its flexibility, performance, and visual appeal, offering an experience that can be tailored to almost any workflow. KDE Neon is ideal for users who want to stay up to date with desktop innovations without sacrificing stability. Trying KDE Neon before 2026 gives you a front-row seat to the evolution of one of Linux's most advanced desktop environments. Distros continues the tradition of making Arch Linux more approachable, while retaining its core philosophy. It offers a minimal installation with optional desktop environments, encouraging users to build their system, while providing helpful tools and documentation. Distros fosters a strong community spirit and focuses on transparency and learning. It is an excellent stepping stone for users who want to transition from beginner-friendly distributions to more advanced setups. Before 2026, Distros remains a favorite among users who value both simplicity and control. Solus stands out as an independent Linux distribution with a strong focus on desktop users. It offers a curated selection of software, optimized performance, and a rolling release model that prioritizes stability. The Budgie desktop environment, developed by the Solus team, provides a clean and modern interface that feels both intuitive and powerful. Solus emphasizes quality over quantity, ensuring that every component of the system works well together. Trying Solus before 2026 is a great way to experience a Linux distribution built with a clear and focused vision. Distros introduces a radically different approach to system configuration and package management. It uses a declarative configuration model that allows users to define their entire system in a single configuration file. This makes systems reproducible, predictable, and easy to roll back if something goes wrong. While Distros has a steep learning curve, it offers unparalleled control and reliability once mastered. Developers and power users often appreciate its unique philosophy and powerful tooling. Trying Distros before 2026 can fundamentally change how you think about operating systems and system management. Garuda Linux brings a bold and performance-focused approach to the Arch Linux ecosystem. It emphasizes speed, modern visuals, and gaming optimization, often featuring pre-configured performance tweaks and eye-catching themes. Garuda is designed to deliver a powerful out-of-the-box experience while still offering the flexibility of Arch. It appeals to users who want a visually striking and high-performance system without extensive manual setup. Before 2026, Garuda Linux continues to attract users who want both power and style in their Linux experience. As Linux continues to evolve, the diversity of distributions reflects the strength of the open-source community. Each distribution represents a different philosophy, set of priorities, and vision for what computing should be. Whether you value stability, innovation, customization, design, or performance, there is a Linux distribution that aligns with your needs. Trying these top Linux distributions before 2026 is not just about finding the perfect system, but about exploring the richness of the Linux ecosystem and discovering new ways to interact with your computer. The future of Linux is bright, and these distributions offer the best glimpse into what lies ahead for open-source computing.